Hello, everyone. I thought I would talk to you about losing internet friends, which is a common occurrence if you've been a creator online for any length of time. Now, first of all, I must define what is an internet friend. Well, to me, an internet friend is someone who you, especially if you're a creator, if you create videos or content, is someone who you interact with at least fairly regularly. And especially if they are themselves a creator, like they leave comments on your videos, you leave comments on theirs, and it has to be a fairly regular interaction. And of course, it's easier to make internet friends on YouTube than it is on TikTok because if there's a character limit, it's a lot harder to form a deep connection because normally one sign of an internet friend is when you go into like deep discussions with a person about any given topic, and of course, not just about the topic that brought you together, but sometimes what can demonstrate that it's a true friendship is when you start talking about your own personal lives or things outside of the topic. And so, to me, that's an internet friend. But of course, it is possible to lose contact with internet friends, especially because of the anonymity of the internet and all of that. Um, for example, I was very close to this guy on YouTube who made film noir reviews where he reviewed film noir movies. And we started interacting with each other, and I participated in his live streams, and he would occasionally participate in mine. But a few weeks ago, I realized that his entire channel had disappeared, and all of his comments on my videos are gone. It's like he never existed. And I trusted him enough to give him my email, and he gave me his, and I emailed him, and I never heard back from him. And I never knew his full name. He went by the name of Castor. So, Castor, if you're listening, let me know what happened to you because I have absolutely no idea. Um, it's kind of upsetting to me because I thought I had gotten to know him fairly well, and at least for someone online. And that's another thing is that when it comes to internet friends, is that if they stop communicating, there's really no way to know what happened to them in many cases. You know, they could be dead in some cases for all I know, and it's very difficult unless somehow if someone dies, let's say, unless a family member or someone is able to have access to their account and announce the fact that they died, it's very difficult. In the case of I never knew that this the film noir reviewer's full name. He just went by the name of Castor. So and plus he's from Brazil, so that makes it even harder to track him down or anything like that because it's in South America. So so anyway, yeah, there was this another person though who I became fairly close to, a guy on Fiction Press who I I interacted with a lot, and he commented on hundreds of my stories. But then he vanished, and I tried contacting him, and he disappeared. And of course, one of the reasons I bring this up is that I made a video a few days ago stating that I might quit YouTube, and some people got upset about it. Of course, I'm not quitting. It's just I had an angry spell. Although I don't have the hopes in YouTube that I once did. Of course, I never really had a whole lot to begin with, and but but here's the thing: is that even if I did somehow decide to quit, I wouldn't delete my channels to where no one could know what happened to me. I would just make some kind of announcement that I'm quitting or will be taking a break. I think that people who delete everything do a disservice because no one can figure out what happened to them, and that can be very disconcerting. And so, but if you've been online for any length of time, and you form relationships with people, these kinds of things will happen, and it can be especially heartbreaking given the fact that internet friendships can be different to real life friendships in the sense that real life friendships, not always, but a lot of times they tend to be more incidental. You're friends with people who you just happen to run into, and you may not actually share common interests or common philosophies. Where on the internet, you can go to specific places and you can find people who are more kindred spirits more easily than you can in the real physical world. So it can especially be painful for that reason when you lose contact with someone. And so I just thought I would give my thoughts on losing internet friends and how difficult and painful that can be in certain circumstances.